Hello friends, welcome to my channel Testing Talks Latest. Today I am going to explain how to run execution with headless browser. Headless browser has different way of execution. UI won't be visible in headless browser. Subscribe my channel for the latest testing tutorials and I'll update latest topics on testing in this channel. Thanks for your support. During the headless browser testing, there will be no UI will be displayed, so it will be tough to understand what is the execution flow during the execution, and debugging is works safe, but we should not able to see execution flow. That is a problem, and I have basic setup done for this test execution. So I am going to create one more test for headless browser execution. Create new under test, specify the class name as headless run test class. I am going to create a test for this execution. A test annotation we are using, and test name is headless run. We'll use ChromeDriver for the execution. For that, I am going to import system.setProperty. Specifying WebDriver driver as ChromeDriver. I already downloaded the driver in my local machine in the C directory. We can use the driver for the execution purpose. So now I'm going to take the path of the ChromeDriver and place it in system.setProperty. File name is ChromeDriver.exe. So now we'll initiate WebDriver, driver equal to null, and we are going to use try catch for the exception handling. Catch exception, and print the message for debugging purpose. System.out print ex.getMessage. This will print the exception. Now I am going to initiate the driver. Before that, we have to use the ChromeOptions for headless browser execution. So we'll import ChromeOptions. Options equal to new ChromeOptions. And we'll import. Now we'll specify the options for headless browser. We have to specify arguments for this. First argument is headless equal to new, and we need to disable GPU on operating system. So we can use disable GPU, and in some executions we can get security issues with browser, so we can disable sandbox. So this could cause issues with privacy that we need to consider. So with this we're able to set the options for the headless browser. Now I am going to insert the driver, new Chrome driver with options. We already specified ChromeOptions for the execution. So now I am going to import Chrome driver. So now Chrome driver with options is imported. We can do some operations for this execution. We'll launch Amazon website for this execution. https www.amazon.in, and we'll try to add some search keyword to the search box. Let me see what is the ID for keywords. So here we have ID as 2-tab search text box. Let me use this ID and we'll close this browser. Driver dot find element by ID, 2-tab search box. We are going to initialize this to web element. So now we need to enter a text. Before that we'll import web element. So for this I am entering Selenium test as the input keyword. Send keys Selenium test. For headless execution, it is better to take screenshots for debugging purpose. We can able to see where the test is failed and what happened during the flow. So it is better to take screenshot. So I am going to use text screenshot interface for this. So I am going to upcast driver and get the screenshot using get screenshot as method. Output type is file. So let me import a screenshot and initialize it as file. And we are going to get the destination file and I am going to place it in screenshots directory which is already created. PNG format I am using. So So let me show you where I have created screenshots directory. Under C drive I created screenshots for copying. Let me use files.copy from no package for copying. File destination. So standard copy option I am going to take as replace existing. So let me see what is the files imported. Let me take it as no package. This needed to file path. Let me add semicolon here. So there is one more error, semicolon is missed, and this need to be imported. Import test. Yeah, that's done. Let me execute our headless run test and see the results. Now the browser should not be launched in this execution. Yes, browser does not launch, and our test is executing. Test is passed. Let me see the output results. Screenshots are generated, so our test is successful. This is the headless execution, friends. Subscribe my channel for the latest interview tips and testing tutorials. Thanks for your support.